I can't. No, really, it's all right.
Yes, and to be completely fair...
Oh? What happened? Did Paimon miss something?
Hello, you two. Lessig was just telling us...
Perhaps you should allow me to... I'm afraid it was I who caused all this trouble in the domain.
Yes, it was Lessig.
To be precise, I saw a most exquisite water orb at the entrance of the domain. It I was curious. Little did I...
It's not just...
Oh! Yes, that's the one. But we were...
But don't be mistaken. I'm not doing this out of the kindness of my heart.
Oh! I don't think any... right.
No, I'll get right to...
Either way.
Yes, I'll do my...
What was that?
No, I mean... Thanks,
Very good. But you should consider...
Seems Adia has a little more pep in her step after finding others to help do the work.
Now that you three are situated, we can focus on what the rest of us will be doing today. I'll go gather the others. We should get ready to leave as soon as possible.
And there she goes.
Maybe this is... Think you can get away? Motion to compel! Whirling snow! So rude! Kamisato art! Sometsu! I shall treasure this good fortune.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Whirling snow! Water! Fine! Wonder how many... Bottles this'll be worth. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's play!
Where are we going now? We're going to retrieve the last missing component. I'm working theory is that the director listed on the sign has it.
No detail slips by our general.
What's a director? A director is a kind of job. The one we're looking for is named Zosimos. Zosimos is responsible for managing everything that happens on the stage, similar to how Idea is responsible for managing the whole realm. Wow! Sounds like Miss Idea must be way spicier! You think so, wouldn't you? Care to comment on that at all, Idea?
Maybe someone else can explain. I'm just enjoying taking it easy, as usual. The director doesn't get out much. He's almost always cooped up in his treehouse, but I'm trying to remember.
Huh? You don't remember?
Hey, don't forget! I'm just the mascot.
I believe it's that way. Though he might prefer to be alone, and having a view of... So if I were him...
But how do you know which direction the theater is in?
Simple.
Oh, good point!
blasted automation mechanism go? Huh? The male actor standees are here. Who's that?
Yes, Sosimos! 'Tis I, Idia!
This is a surprise.
Curled up in a fetal position, crying to yourself?
Wow, what a fascinating little...
The name's Paimon? And no, Paimon's no mind reader. Just call it an educated guess.
It seems everyone should...
I knew from the start that a managerial role wasn't for me. But I found my true...
Mascot? Is that a new role? I don't remember casting you for that.
Okay, enough about me. I'm just here to... And that's why...
I do. I'm afraid the incident has caused many malfunctions with the state...
Okay, so you're holding the component ransom till we help you fix the mechanisms, huh?
No. Till we fix this...
I'd have thought he wants us to make some more props, no? Given that some of the standees are... Or maybe the component is broken and we need to fix it.
You're all forgetting that the majority of his...
What has gotten into you all? What sort of person do you take me for, Although I was hoping that... maybe you might be willing to... help rescue my show? You're a big group. I have lots of roles to fill. It would really speed up the casting.
A show? I want to help. Can we?
Also, truth be told, I've hit a bit of... Suddenly, I got...
Huh? You mean that story you've been stuck on forever? Are you serious? You really think you can finish it now?
Yes, really. Just give me a little time, and I'll write it all up. In the meantime, I'll leave things to you, Idia.
Whoa. And he's off to
Zosimos has always wanted to write an epic story about a thief and a mage. Why don't you all take some time for yourselves while I see what I can do?
A director, my friends, is a storyteller. And the key ingredient to every good story is inspiration. The moment I laid eyes on General Sangonomiya, inspiration hit me for a brand new character. The heroine was the missing piece of the puzzle. The rest of the story flowed naturally from there, and now it's finished. So please, take a look through your scripts and... Well,
Director Zosimos? How do you...
Let me see. Ah, that's sojourn. It means...
Oh, wait. There's another...
It's okay, Klee. We can go through...
That would be most appreciated, Kaya.
You're too kind.
Oh, you think so? If I make it...
What can I say?
Great. Fantastic. If you need me for anything...
Wonder what the theaters are like here. Let's go check it out while everyone's still getting ready.
Today is a lucky day.
Where did it go? I put it right here.
Hey, Zosimos! What you up to?
Oh, it's... Please, come here. Feast your eyes on this stage.
So, directors have to design the stage?
Oh, I'm no ordinary director.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Idea has her work cut out for her too. Well, she just says what she thinks. You don't know how to write, or this is getting ridiculous. But even though she's my harshest critic, she's also been my biggest supporter in a lot of ways. I guess you could say she's like my agent. I'm very grateful to her. I've always dreamed of being a director, but I've never had the chance until I came here.
So, what did you do before you came here?
Like I said, I dreamed. From a young age, every time I came home after a show, I'd go over the story again and again in my mind. Unfortunately, I couldn't offer much beyond my practical skills, so I ended up spending most of my time... Don't get me wrong, I do love building the set, but nothing...
No wonder you only wrote...
By the way...
The one you only just...
Yeah, if it's not here, but... I still have some things to do to get the stage ready. Would you two mind having a look for me?
No problem. We'll find it. Script. Oh, it sounds like a water droplet is on the second floor. Let's go have a look. Brace yourselves. Looks like the water droplet has been managing them for the director. Most of them look like works. Then it should be the one that's finished. This is the only script that fits the bill. Plus, let's go give it to Director Zosimos. Zosimos, we got your script.
Thank you. That's a huge help. Anyway, the stage is secondary. The performance is what really matters.
You don't sound very confident in what you're saying.
It's true. I realize now that even if you have the same actors performing on the same stage, the performance will be slightly okay. One last request. Traveler, you can enter the preprints, yes? The truth is that my sets are composed entirely of preprints. First, now of course, preprints are really... But, Idias...
So that...
I'd like the Traveler to go into the The reason is... Oh,
Paimon gets it now. If you're busy directing, moving the props and...
Yes. Even if it really is a half-baked script, with shoddy writing and...
Hard to turn a guy down after a speech like that.
Thank you. Long, long ago, there was a great thief. He lived in a land where the light did not shine, where all suffered in the darkness.
People call me?
Sorry, Kaya. Directly into the microphone, please. Otherwise your voice will, you know.
Okay. They call me the Dagger Bandit, but no one sees that I rob the rich and give to the poor. Here in the dark, evildoers run rampant in the shadows, while the good, honest folk stumble blindly on.
Long, long ago, there was a great thief. He lived in a land where the light did not shine, where all suffered in the darkness.
People call me?
Sorry, Kaya. Directly into the microphone, please. Otherwise your voice will, you know.
Okay. They call me the Dagger Bandit, but no one sees that I rob the rich and give to the poor. Here in the dark, evildoers run rampant in the shadows, while the good, honest folk stumble blindly on, just trying to find a way through.
As the bandit brooded, suddenly the world was inexplicably changed as a single star appeared on the horizon and flew across the sky. Traveler, stomp on that movement mechanism in front of you.
Light. A brief flash, yet enough to illuminate the world. If I can find the source of that light, I can shine it into the darkness, and the people will suffer in blindness no longer.
Without a moment to spare, he set off to follow. The star kept moving through the sky. Traveler, the star kept moving through the sky.
Looks like I have to go through the desert. This could get dangerous.
If everything he'd heard was to be believed, the desert ahead was a no-man's land filled with horrors. Worse still, the star had landed in the most difficult-to-reach location, surrounded by sheer cliffs, but he was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
The Dagger Bandit trekked deep into the desert wasteland. Yet when he finally arrived at his destination, he found not a fallen star, but a young girl, dressed in white.
How strange. I'm positive this is where the star landed. Young lady, do you know where the light has gone?
The girl replied,
Traveler from afar, the light you seek is only a bottled flame. But the flame has now died, and its light is long gone.
A bottled flame?
Yes, it was a gift from another.
And so, the girl began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession. The girl hailed from a kingdom that sat atop the waterfalls. But when the reigning dynasty fell and a new one seized power, she and her people fled for their lives. A thick fog began to fill the air as she made her way through the forest, and dense thickets tried to block her path. There There is a mechanism down there that you can press to retract the thicket board below the stage.
If I only had a lamp to guide me through this wretched forest, then I could survive.
With scratches covering her arms and legs, the girl pressed through the pain and made her way forward. The road ahead was arduous, but she was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
But just as she was drawing near her destination, a huge stretch of thorns and brambles suddenly came into view. Despair set in and began to weigh on her heart.
If only someone could help me, I would give anything in return.
The girl's heartfelt wish in her moment of desperation did not go unheard.
Wait! There's no mechanism for the final thicket!
I must have forgotten to check those boards.
According to the story, those thickets should be gone from the stage now, right?
Yes, total oversight on my part. What a pain.
I can help! Traveler! Catch! It's a Jumpy Dumpty!
The girl's heartfelt wish did not go unheard, for a Jumpy Dumpty, who was passing by, helped to clear a path for her.
Oh, thank you, Jumpy Dumpty.
And so the girl continued her journey deeper into the forest. But what she found there was not a lamp, but a mage glowing with fire. So, just to clarify, it was supposed to be the mage who helped burn a path through the thicket.
Save it for the end, man!
The mage took pity on the girl and handed her a bottle. Then, the mage began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession. The fiery mage had an adventurous spirit and enjoyed taking long journeys. On one such journey, while taking rest in an oasis, she found a beautiful bottle by a crescent-shaped lake.
Klee, quick! Get in the light!
She was an extraordinary mage, with the power to grant people their wishes. She turned the bottle into a thing of equally extraordinary power. But the only place that it could make wishes come true was inside of the bottle.
Oh me! Oh my! Look at this wonderful bottle of mine! It could make a fine toy! But better still, a sojourner's home!
The fiery mage blew into the bottle, allowing it to grant one single wish outside its glass walls.
To blow into it? Wow, it lit up!
A flame was kindled within the bottle, and it began to glow a fiery red, just like the mage herself. After the mage finished telling her story, she disappeared, leaving only the bottle behind.
A magic bottle that can grant wishes. And I wish to leave this place and go somewhere where no one will ever find me again.
And then, the bottle seemed to softly inquire.
I don't know.
The flame in the bottle faded as the girl's single wish was granted, and she found herself in the middle of the desert, far away, where no one could ever find her. When the Dagger Bandit listened to her story, he sighed in disappointment that the flame with the power to grant wishes outside of the bottle had already died.
But this doesn't make sense. If it truly granted my wish, then nobody should have been able to find me here.
Maybe they shouldn't. The desert is difficult and dangerous to navigate, but I was determined to make it, no matter what.
Then take this bottle with you for your trouble. It may be able to grant you your wish, though sadly, only within the confines of the bottle itself.
All I wish for is light.
Honoring the bandit's request, the girl wished for light inside the bottle, and sure enough, it lit up. They found that while the light was only generated within, it could nonetheless shine through the glass and reach anywhere in the outside world.
Even though it doesn't burn as brilliantly as the light that shone before, this is still an extraordinary light. What will you do after I take the bottle?
I don't know.
Well, then maybe you should come back with me.
With no reason to refuse, the girl accompanied the Dagger Bandit back to the land where the light did not shine. They brought light to that place, and the darkness was dispersed, and they lived happily ever after.
And we're done! Seems the show went pretty well. Mr. Honorary Knight! Didn't I do great? I felt like I really was the Wow, great costume, Glee! As soon as Paimon saw your shadow, she thought straight away, what a cute hat! Glee loves it! Thanks, Mr. Zosimos! Oh, wait, no!
Mr. Huh. No one's ever called me that before.
Miss Adia said that she Yeah, that's amazing! And it sounds like Adia did a...
It was nothing, really. Just one of those,
Sewing is an art in its own right. You're more talented than...
Really? I'm just gonna...
She gets embarrassed so easily. She really...
Idia's a sensitive person.
Don't worry. I'll go make sure she's okay.
So, what did you all think of the play?
Huh? Uh-oh. Time to get serious. Now, are you sure you want to hear what we really think?
Oh, absolutely. I had the courage to ask, didn't I?
Okay, Paimon will go first. So, the dialogue at the beginning was pretty good, but it ran out of steam as the story went on. Paimon could tell that you ran out of... The characters were honestly a little bit ridiculous. Paimon didn't...
Yes, all very good points, Paimon. I would add that in its...
Miss Adia, what are you doing back here?
Oh, you know, I return like the time.
Huh. Especially when...
But there was one thing I liked about it. Just, you think so? I thought I was letting him off lightly.
Adia, could I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, sure. Excuse me for a moment. Back to you, Paimon. Keep up the good criticism.
Okay, in that case, Paimon did have one other complaint.
Let's hear it. Taking criticism on the chin is...
The ending was all wrong. The girl's motives were clear and simple the whole way through. It was kind of jarring when all she had to say was, I don't know. And doesn't anyone else find it weird how her whole community was on the run, but she was only looking out for herself the whole time?
I'm fine. I'm not going to improve without feedback. I also learned a lot this time with the chance to be off stage.
What a great attitude. You don't seem upset.
I wouldn't say I'm...
Still, now that...
That's perfectly fine. We all use our imaginations when we're kids, right? I used to play with dolls and my own cardboard cutouts by the light of an oil lamp. The shadows... Fast forward to now, and in many ways, a director can accomplish nothing without a cast and crew. So on that note, I want you to all know that...
Hey, don't mention it! We had a blast!
Okay, here, take this.
It's the bottle from the show! The one that lit up when I...
That's right. Can you guess the secret behind what... Bingo!
That should do the trick. Oh, wait, this...
This outfit's more...
Excuse me, everyone. Do you have a moment? Especially you, Zosimos. Idia wants to do...
A dream come true.
Yes. She said that as her words, not mine. I have to disagree, though. I have never thought...
How is this suddenly... If everybody is ready, then I'd like to invite tonight's male lead to take the stage. Ta-da!
How is me changing outfits supposed to make the director's day?
Don't be silly. If I know our director...
Well, then I'm happy to oblige. Who am I?
Zosimos drew up countless designs and made a few prototypes before landing on this one. It just needed some tailoring to fit properly, so I made a few stitches here and there.
Oh, it's... Oh.
How are you doing? Recovered?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you again.
Oh, please, don't mention it. Well,
Can I keep wearing...
Please do, by all means. Both of you can...
Yay! Kaya, keep wearing yours, too. It looks I agree with our mage.
Sure. I think I can be a bandit for a little...
Bye-bye, Mr. Director.
Take care, my dear friend.
Yes. Idia had the water droplet send us a message.
How is Lessig doing?
He finished all the maintenance work, but it...
Oh, if you say so.
Isn't this where we...
Correct. The core...
Whoa, so... So, to fix it, same process as usual, right?
Exactly. Well done.
It's hard to forget after doing it so many times now.
Let's get going. This is the final step.
Yay!
The hub consists of these components. All you need to do is place them onto the foundation in the right shape.
The right shape?
worry about it. Close enough will do. As long as...
Sometimes you have no sta-